I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. My own wisdom and that of all about me seemed insufficient for that day. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory will swell when again touched, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. That must be maintained, for it is the only safeguard of our liberties. And not to Democrats alone do I make this appeal, but to all who love these great and true principles. The slave breeders and slave traders are a small, odious, and detested class among you, and yet in politics, they dictate the course of all of you, and are as completely your masters, as you are the master of your own Negroes. All this talk about the dissolution of the Union is humbug, nothing but folly. We won't dissolve the Union, and you shan't. The point you press, the importance of thorough organization, is felt and appreciated by our friends everywhere. And yet it involves so much more of the dry and irksome labor that most of them shrink from it. I don't believe in a law to prevent a man from getting rich. It would do more harm than good. So while we do not propose any war upon capital, we do wish to allow the humblest man an equal chance to get rich with everybody else. When the people rise in masses in behalf of the Union and the liberties of their country, truly may it be said, the gates of hell shall not prevail against them. My purpose is to be, in my action, just and constitutional, and yet practical, in performing the important duty with which I am charged, of maintaining the unity and the free principles of our common country.